What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Hank DLM back with another video, man. NBA 2K25. We doing something a little bit different this time for my career. We doing the Heart of the Dynasty. We gonna play through these real quick, man. All four of them. Probably not like back to back to back. Probably, but I don't know. You know, depending on how I feel, depending on how this goes or whatever. But it says right here, Dynasty versus Wolfpack, Sunday, March 27, 2022. Plainview Gymnasium, Plainview High School, 430 Ridgewood Road, Plainview, Illinois, 632-48. Tip off at 12 p.m. Free admission, donation strongly encouraged. Admission, one ticket value only. 327-22 Club League Showcase game. MP is one of Illinois' top high school prospects, but he has a reputation for deferring too much in the clutch. His club league team Dynasty is facing off against their bitter rivals, the Wolfpack, in a showcase game attended by top college and pro scouts. Now the chance to prove that he can take over a game, but right before tip-off he gets some unexpected news. Win and outperform Patrick in a team grade, win by 10 and outperform Patrick in a team grade, win by 15 and outperform Patrick in a team grade. I'm going for 15, you already know that.
Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season, but I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Passes to Wells. Nails it from three.
Oh, Wells is a technician from deep. He can break open the game when he gets hot from beyond the arc.
Here's Porter, rejected by Zach Timmerman. It's good. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. And he sinks the second. And the Wolfpack have possession. Wells outside. Robinson sets the screen. Pass to Carter. Wells outside. This one for three. Patrick Wells misses another.
I think that one could have easily fallen for him.
The D may have done just enough there.
Offensive board. Now here's Porter, guarded by Wells. Porter with it. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in.
Nice job there by Dillard, delivering the pass on target. He's been working on that, and he always does. Nice job. When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
And he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up right now.
Yeah, that's the problem with Patrick Wells. Sometimes he tries to do a little too much, plays too selfishly. But look, underneath it, it's a player who really does have a good understanding of the game.
And that's good as he hits both that time. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Here's Porter, and that one is stuffed right through.
That's what you want to see. Eric Dillard making the right play there, securing the assist.
And here's Carter. Pass over to Robinson. Now Wells. Robinson with it. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Here's Carter. Shot clock at 6. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession.
Substitution for the Wolfpack, Joey Johnson.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. The Wolfpack again can't hit it. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Pass to Fresh. Back to Cordova. Fresh. Over to the left wing. Cordova outside. With just 5 to shoot. Now here's Johnson. Deshaun Carter from the outside. A rebound by Porter. The rim rattling two-handed jam. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Carter, no good. Now here's Porter. Climbed the ladder and threw it down. I love it.
And you adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Fresh, the screen. And it's stolen by Zadirko. And he jams it down with authority.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
The Wolfpack with the ball, trailing by 10. Cordova with it. Porter's there. James, that's good.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Cordova, covered by Fisher. Here's James, and it's rejected. Cordova's shot is good. Here's Porter, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. MP has been something else this first half, well on its way to a huge game. Pass to Cordova. Carter. He tries for three. That shot, no good.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot. The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
Pass to James. Johnson. Here's James with 4 to shoot. Carter over Dillard. Carter gets the bucket.
I mean, Carter's going to make that shot every time. He made that mid-ranger look elementary.
Here's Porter.
Oh, man!
And this sort of awesome dunk is just one of the many reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
There's a swagger out here on the court that they just possess, and they're not afraid to show it either.
Hey, man, sometimes with a trampoline, but I used to love going up and jamming it like that.
I'm just not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep. It just is not working for him.
Here's Adirko. The big shot, no good. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Now it's Carter outside. Pass to James. Cordova. Shoots the three. Zadirko grabs the rebound. Here's Porter. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Here's Cordova. Pass to Carter. Cordova. Porter defending. Clock is at 3. Deshaun Carter from the outside. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Porter inside. He shoots again. Gets another look. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And that does it for the first half of play. Dynasty out front, up by 12. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And so here it's the Wolfpack. A 12-point contest. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record book show. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Fires from deep. The rebound by Porter. And that one is hammered home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Hey, I know there were a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. That's clear. And we're here in the gym in the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Here's Stopper. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
First team foul.
Very assertive take by Stauffer, going right into the defense and earning a trip to the line.
Michael Stauffer, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
Everything Stauffer does on the floor is thought out. He's so calculated, and his teammates appreciate it.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Wells with it, picked up by Porter, and it's James with the foul. That's his first foul.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Wells. Pass to James. Wells. Six on the shot clock. And Wells gets it to go. Jumper is good over MP.
Frustrating for the defense. I mean, well contested, but Patrick Wells, he's still able to convert close to the basket. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be NP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Lets it go from deep. And the Wolfpack, another three.
He's made his impact felt with a three-point shot today, and that's another big one.
That's where he's been getting a lot of his points. And with a couple more out there, we've got a real ball game on our hands.
And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. The Wolfpack trail. And the foul will be on Porter. That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Jason Jr. Substitution for
Now
the
it's
Wolfpack.
Carter outside. Looking to end his cold spell. Can't cash it in from close range. And here it's the Dynasty. Here's Porter. And he can't jam it through there. And the Wolfpack with possession. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Cobb. And that'll be the Wolfpack ball as it goes out of bounds. They're able to keep it. The Wolfpack making a switch here.
Tommy Fresh. Joey Johnson. Lex Erickson.
Here's Carter. That doesn't fall either for Deshaun Carter. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells. So far, it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Pass to Timmerman. The Dynasty grab the miss. Now left side Cobb. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
Not nearly enough energy on the boards there to prevent the putback.
At the defensive end, they've got to be way more aggressive than that on the glass.
And now Johnson. Pass to Fresh.
Defensive foul. Ricky Davidson. First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Wolfpack, Tommy Fresh. For 2.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix.
It's interesting watching Dave Zadirko out there. He's a two-sport athlete in basketball and wrestling. This guy is a physical player.
Johnson, the screen. Here's Cordova. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew the contact on the shot.
Second personal foul.
It's going to go on Michael Luan. The first one falls.
At the line for the Wolfpack, Alex Cordova.
So he makes 1 of 2 as he misses the second one. Here's Zadirko. Andrews with the steal. Left side, it's Johnson. Just his first shot attempt. The rebound by Dillard. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
On the wing, Michael Luan. Andrews covering. Cordova with it. Junior's there. Good on the bucket.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rear view. Knocked it down.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Ricky Davidson. Eric Fisher. Brett Hawkins.
Porter with it.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
And he lobs it up towards the rim.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. He saw his teammate with the path to the basket, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him.
And he was ready for it. Elevated and made the catch and the flush through.
And to choose the conservative finish with a nice, easy layup. Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon. Oh boy, I'd settle for having as many points in a game as he has rebounds.
We are witnessing something special here today.
Dish to Fisher. Dillard, defended by Carter. And stolen by Levesque. 3-on-3. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard. Here's the Dynasty. They lead by their biggest margin of the game at 15. Shots good by Hawkins. And the Wolfpack have possession. They really need a bucket right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's been a while since they've scored last.
Time called as the Wolfpack decide to talk things over. The Wolfpack making some changes. And here's Zach Timmerman outside. Porter with it. He's picked up by Wells. Oop, and there's the alley. And the Wolfpack with possession, trailing by 19. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Dynasty. Pass over to Dillard. Porter. Outside, Timmerman. Now Stauffer. Hawkins covering. And that one's good.
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Porter, Timmerman defending.
Wolfpack foul. Drew White. First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko.
Back to Porter.
Wow, even the defense was stunned by the alley-oop finish.
That was a pro-level.
Everyone here liked it, and they made it look so easy.
Now here's Stoffer.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass over to Robinson. Over Zadirko. Robinson's shot is off. On the wing, Eric Dillard. There's a lob to the hoop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Now Stoffer. Wells outside. Launches it. That shot missing.
He's got a great stroke. That almost dropped.
Yeah, a lot of time he'll hit those no matter how tight the D is.
Brett Hotkins from outside. The three-pointer goes.
That was a pure look from deep. Hard to imagine he was exclusive to the tennis team until recently. Serving up 3 nice points right there.
Robinson sets the screen. Can they get it? Not gonna go that time.
You could see it in his eyes. He wanted to return the favor with that 3, but hey, just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Stoffer. Hits the front iron, and it goes in.
If you give Stoffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time.
This has been a very one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
The shot by Porter, no good. To the middle. Robinson. Shots blocked. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And that one's good for Porter.
Some nice vision on display there from Hawkins.
And now Wells. Floats one. The rebound by Porter. It's Dillard outside.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
That will do it. Put it in the books. The dynasty continues.
If you made it this far, man, make sure you drop a like, comment, subscribe. Showing y'all what I was doing back in high school, nigga, giving them 50 and 23. 4 blocks, nigga. Shutting them down. You can't tell me the NBA don't want me. They wanted to pull me right out of high school. Like, hey, bro, come on, come fuck with us, come fuck with us. How big Boogie say they pay me $5 million? They pay me $5 million. Trying to tell you, turn it down.
Saying thanks for being with us.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude. We win states like that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.